Information relating to the purpose and reason of earthly life. BD number 8020. October 16, 1961. You must always know that there is reason and purpose for your existence as human beings on earth. It was not the Creator's whim that placed you into this world but spiritual events which formed the foundation of your creation, events which happened a very long time ago in the spiritual kingdom. The beings, brought into existence by my will's love, began to change. The law of order, in which all perfect things had to exist, was overturned. The externalized perfect beings changed themselves into the opposite, they trespassed the law of order and became imperfect. However, their nature changed of their own free will, that is, the beings will rebelled against the existing order, it rebelled against me myself as their God and Creator, but whom they nonetheless recognized because they were enlightened. Consequently, this occurrence in the kingdom of the spirits is the reason for your existence as human beings on this earth. For you are the fallen spirits who had parted from me of your own free will, you are the beings who once came forth from me in highest perfection and voluntarily changed their nature to the contrary. You are those fallen spirits. But eternities had passed between your apostasy from me and your existence as human beings. An infinitely long time had passed wherein the fallen being had to go through a process of change, where it was exposed to incredible suffering and torment, where it gradually evolved from the abyss to the pinnacle again, always subject to my guidance because nothing that originates from me remains eternally separated. And thus one day you will reach the level of development when you will live as human beings on earth in order to cover the last short distance to the end. In order to voluntarily achieve your return to your God and Father, from whom you once had distanced yourselves in wrongly directed will. If you look at your human existence in this light you will learn to understand how significant it is for you. You will no longer regard earthly life as an end in itself but as a means to an end, and you will live it consciously. But it is difficult to make you believe that you are not just a whim of your God and Creator. Because you have no proof of what I tell you. However, just for once you should seriously consider that you yourselves and everything around you are works of wonder which could not have originated arbitrarily. And after serious contemplation recognize the God and Creator and become convinced that there is nothing without purpose, and that your earthly life subsequently has to serve a purpose too. You should aim to make contact with the acknowledged creative power, which is always possible in thought, in prayer and by doing works of love. In unity with me a light will soon shine for you, very soon you will perceive a glimpse of the knowledge which you once possessed in full measure. And the light within you will shine consistently brighter the more you seek unity with me and you will achieve the purpose of your life, you will accomplish the transformation of your own free will. The change of your nature into perfection, which was your condition from the start. You will kindle the tiny spark of love within you and turn it into a bright fire, which means as much as having entered the law of eternal order once again, where all perfect things have to exist. You will be able to end an infinitely long process of development with the result that you will have adopted my fundamental nature again. That you will have shaped yourselves into love and will once more be divine, perfect beings as you were in the beginning. This is the purpose of your earthly life, which should prompt you to live consciously so that the last stage of the infinitely long process of development will enable the entirely spiritualized being to leave this earth in perfection and enter the kingdom of light and bliss from whence it once originated. Amen.